Hello. Hello, everybody. I'm Indy. So excited to be here today. Hello, Denise. Oh my goodness, this is my first live with Verishop. I'm a huge fan. I shop on Verishop. I love finding and discovering new things. So excited to be a part of this. So today I thought I would tell you a little bit about my story and how I came into. Hi. Oh, hello, Erin, too. Thought I'd share with you guys a little bit about my story, how I got started. Oh, look at all these hearts. It's perfect for Random Acts of Kindness Day. Thank you, everybody, for the love. And then I thought we'd go into some of my favorite products, which are in our Clarity line. And I'm checking the chat so I can absolutely go through and answer any questions as they come along. You can see on the screen, I believe you can see we have the clearing mask, which I'm going to go through. Oh, diamonds. I love diamonds. The Purifying face wash, and then our banish solution. Oh my gosh, I am loving this. Guys, I'm getting all this love. Diamonds and hearts. I got an avocado. I don't even know what it means, but I'm thrilled. More importantly, I am so thrilled to be here to say, hey, Kate, to be here to celebrate Random Acts of Kindness Day. We didn't even know it was going to, I bet you guys didn't even know. But something that you guys will hopefully learn from me, as I hope to be on here way more, is I am someone who believes that kindness should be the new currency. I feel that we should be spreading it and spending it freely. It costs us nothing, but can make all the difference in the world. So I thought it's even perfect fitting that I am here today. So hi, Erin. Hi, Kirsty. Hey, Kate. Hi, Kat. Oh my gosh, loving this. Okay. So a little bit about me and how I got started and ended up on Verishop. You're like, okay, how did this all happen? I actually don't come from the beauty industry. I am an accountant. Yep, I work for a little company that you guys might know called HBO. Yes, I was there during the Sex and City and Soprano days many, many years ago. And I actually worked in their international finance division and got to manage that, which was amazing. And then I realized something important about myself. Don't love accounting anymore. And one thing led to another, and I got very involved with the farm to table movement. Any of those people out there who love to be in the garden? Me, I have green fingers, toes, nose, the whole thing. I love to spend time in the garden. Out my window on the other side of the phone is a 750 square foot greenhouse that I was growing all my plants in, etc. And in 2008, I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, which is a degenerative autoimmune disease, and I couldn't work in the greenhouse. And my sister says she's pregnant, and I decided to take ingredients that I was growing and make products. So, I mean, I was like, okay, I have products. I have ingredients. Let me figure out how to use these ingredients. I mean, I had so much calendula. I had so much lavender. How do I use this? Because honestly, I didn't want anything potentially harmful going on to my newborn nephew's tush or body. I knew babies were born with, such a suppressed immune system. And I said, okay, let me take matters into my own hand. And I made a little range for my sister, and I unveiled it at her baby shower, and I called it the Botanical Baby. And guess what? Everybody said, oh, this is amazing. This is what you should be doing. You need to create a line. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Let's face it, in 2008, clean beauty was not on the scene. And then I guess the universe was trying to tell me a sign that that's what I should go in, and I didn't listen. So the universe sent me another one, and I was diagnosed in November 4th with a brain tumor that doctors believed to be environmentally derived, and I was given as little as 6 months to live. Now, obviously, it has a happy story because here I am. That was 2008, and we're now in 2022, and I am thriving and living my best life every day. Yes, truly. But I will tell you that when I was diagnosed, I realized on the day the doctor called and said, you have a brain tumor, I realized I was one of those people that was, I like to call myself a type A planner. I don't know if any of you guys definitely throw me a heart or pick your hand up if you are a type A planner as well. And I was one of those people who's planning my life away, right? All the things I needed to accomplish. Okay, so I see I'm amongst my tribe here, checking the box of all the things I need to accomplish. And then the universe says, slow down, you have a brain tumor. And that's when I realized that I was actually a passenger in my life and not an active participant. And in that moment, I decided that the rest of my life I would change. And I would live every day with purpose, passion, and be fully present every moment, which is why I'm so excited to be here and be doing this live and interact with you guys. When I asked the doctor how this was possible, nobody in my family had anything like this. He said, they're seeing more and more of these things tied to the environment. I'm like, environment? I eat out of my own greenhouse. What are you talking about? And he said, yes, that's the environment. Let me ask you a question. What do you put on your skin? That was like a huge awakening for me. Here I was creating products for my nephew, did not see the bigger picture. And in that doctor's appointment, after I'd been down to NIH and Duke, and they said, you only have 6 months. I said, no, I'm going to beat this. I'm going to create a line that is safe, that is chic on a shelf. We nailed it that way. And more importantly, I want to educate and empower you to live your healthiest version of your life. So folks, whether you buy my products or not, I want you to realize from this live that every day is to be lived fully. Yes, I have bad days, but I know that I have the opportunity to experience it. And that wasn't always something that I thought was going to be possible. But I love it. Chic on a shelf. I'm obsessed. So I'm one of those, the glass is always half full and effervescent. Actually, it's always full and effervescent, no matter with me. It drives my family and I'm sure my team crazy. Fortunately for me, I was able to find a doctor that would do surgery. He said, I'll give you less. Said, his exact words were, I'll give it a shot. And I said, great, sign me up. And he says, well, you have less than a 50% chance of making it. And I said, if I don't do it, I have 0 chance. Let's do it. And he said, okay, we're going to do it on April 22nd. For those of you who don't know, it's Earth Day. So those avocados mean a lot to me. I'm definitely pro. Thank you. And I said, let's do it. And on April 22nd, I walked into the surgical suite and said, today's a great day to live. Put on some incredible music and let's go. And when I woke up, I was able to see out of both my eyes. I was losing my vision out of this eye. When I went to sleep, I could see basically only this eye and from here. When I woke up, I was able to see everything completely. And the doctor took my hand and said, welcome to the rest of your life. And I have not stopped since. That is why I love coming on here. That is why I love educating. And more importantly, why I love empowering. And I truly believe knowledge is power. So I want to talk to you about a couple of the products that we have here on Verishop. Oh, thanks, Kate. A couple of products that we have here on Verishop. I hope it goes splendidly and I can come back here more and have more of these lives, and hopefully they'll bring in more products of ours. We have an incredible lineup of products that are in several different categories, and today's category I want to focus on is clarity. This line, and I'm going to go over 3 products only because I don't want to inundate you, plus give you more reason to invite me back. But clarity is all about maintaining that beautiful complexion, right? Getting to that makeup optional skin. Now, I understand blemishes happen. I get it, whether you're eating, balance, hormones, the whole thing. But what I want to do is give you some tools to feel confident in the skin that you're in. That is top priority for me. And yes, that includes even when we do get those pesky blemishes. But let's give you some tools, right, to get your skin looking as beautiful as you want it. So the first product that I'm going to, and you'll see it hopefully here, is the clearing mask, right? So I have it right here. As you can see, we actually have a live stream deal, so it's on sale as well. This is my spa day Sunday must. I have been using this product every Sunday since 2010. Full disclosure, I'm 50 years old, and you can see I have some concealer on, but no foundation, guys. Yes, I have eye makeup on because I love eye makeup. But people say, how do you get such beautiful skin? I truly believe it's what I'm putting on and in my body. And I know one of the key elements of my arsenal, oh, thank you for the fire, is the clearing mask. This little guy packs a punch. We've got glycolic acid and salicylic in it. You've got bentonite clay. You've got, any of you ever do a clay mask and you put it on your face and your skin's like this and it's so super tight? That is not the purpose of a mask, right? This has hyaluronic acid, which is going to bring moisture to the skin, so it's never going to dry out your skin while you're applying it. I leave it on for about 20 minutes. I'll be honest, I may have left it on for several episodes of Yellowstone when I binged it. Don't hate on me, but I do love that show. So I just want to let you know, if you leave it on for a little longer, it's okay. I also thought I would show you, oh good, I do have a little cloth here, so I can wipe it off. But I thought I'd show you so you know the exact layer. So here we go. Just gonna put a little layer on your skin like that. You put it all over your skin, your face, you put it on your neck, your décolleté. You can use it on, you know, what they say, chacne, shack knee, back knee. I mean, I like to use this all over my face, my neck, and my chest. And I leave it, like I said, for about 20 minutes. And when I rinse it off, I'm always so amazed at how fresh my skin looks, because you've got, the salicylic and the glycolic, gently exfoliating those dead skin cells. And remember, our skin cells are turning over every 21, 28 days, depending on your age, genetics, etc. So it's going to remove that. You're going to really absorb any excess sebum, and you're going to, with the hyaluronic, you're going to be bringing moisture to it. It also has aloe in it, it has chamomile. And it's got menthol. So you can really, I love the smell of it, I'll be honest. It's a little reminiscent of Noxzema, but you can see it's much more of a clay base. And you'll see it's not even going to dry to the point where it's cakey. And what's even better is after 20 minutes, you're not going to sit there for hours trying to remove it like I've experienced with some clay masks. It's going to rinse off really, really easily with some warm water. And then I like to just finish it off with a washcloth, and that's it. Again, every Sunday I use this. That's when my spa day Sunday, or what I now call elevating my self-care to soul care. It's really taking care of myself, mind, body, and soul. I truly believe we don't spend enough time taking care of ourselves. I'm a mom, and so I don't know if there are any other moms out there who are watching this. Feel free to give me a hand raise if you got some moms. We're busy. We're caretakers. But you can't take care of everybody else if you're not taking care of yourself. And that's why Sunday is a non-negotiable for me. I clean all my makeup brushes. I reset. I do my affirmations for the week. Camilla. Okay, Camilla, you hear me on this one, right? Like, I set my affirmations. On Fridays, I do my to-do list for work for the following week, so I can sit down at my desk and be ready to go. But Sunday is when I put the affirmations and what are my goals, personal goals, for the week. And I really get into that mindset. And it's all about carving time for myself. What I think is also the side benefit is it has shown my children the importance of taking care of yourself too. That self-care is not selfish. It is important. It is not an indulgence. It is a right that we need to claim for ourselves so that we can live our best life ever. And believe it or not, I feel like something as what seems so simple as taking time to do a clearing mask, like Indy, a clearing mask, really? Yes. You want to know why? Because you're taking 20 minutes for yourself. How often do each of you do that? Probably not as often as you should. And this is making sure you're doing it and taking care of yourself. It's interesting as you go on, you guys have been on planes. Remember when we used to travel all the time? And I always say this, you get on a plane, the flight attendants will tell you where the exits are. And then they'll say, if the mask comes down, be sure to put it on you before you put it on somebody else. Why? You can't help somebody else until you help yourself. And that's what this conversation is all about. And that is why I love the clearing mask, because it's guaranteeing I'm taking time for myself. I will also say, my kids, now I have oh my gosh, I almost have a 22-year-old son. I still can't believe that, because I'm only 37. My son, who is now 22, he's been using the clearing mask also every Sunday, and he's in college for the past 10 plus years. And he attributes his beautiful skin. I mean, he has flawless skin to the fact that he uses the clearing mask. And now he has an entire fraternity doing clearing masks on Sunday. And I love it. My daughter, who's over at Penn State, she sends me selfies with her and her suite mates of them doing the clearing mask. And what it's teaching them is the importance of taking time for themselves. So just had to go on that little rant there, but hopefully any questions on the clearing mask before I rinse it off? I'm going to get a toner so I can spritz it off, but any questions on the clearing mask? And you can see it here, it's $44.20. I feel like QVC. This is a new one for me where you can see what buying, but it is on sale. This thing will last you, gosh, 5 months. I mean, you don't need that much on it, and it goes on super smooth. So no questions. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to rinse this off. If you tap the product, you can click to present to the audience. Okay. See, there you go. Did not know that I could do that. Kirsty, thank you so much. I would have sat here not knowing. I just saw it on my screen. Guys, there's the clearing mask. Oh boy. It's $52. Because of today, we're doing a $44.20, and this should last you 5 months. And you will be DMing me on here or on Instagram saying, oh my God, I'm obsessed. Thank you, Indy. My skin feels and looks gorgeous. Again, 50 years old, guys, and I really do attribute to using a mask once a week. And by the way, if you need a little, something over here, you put it there, you let it dry, and you rinse it off. So absolutely think you guys are going to love that product. The next one, I hope I'm going to do this right, is the Purifying Face Wash. And I'm going to leave that one there just for a second, and then I'll talk to you, and then I'll make that one live, I think. By the way, guys, thank you so much for giving me these hints because this is my first Verishop Live, so I'm definitely leaning on you for help. So feel free to leave me comments of what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. I will not be hurt. I can only get better with time. I'm like a fine wine. Okay, the next one is the Purifying Face Wash. So we've had, oh gosh, you guys, thank you. Oh God, you guys are making me feel so good here. Okay, I was a little nervous. I do Instagram Lives all the time, but this is a little different. Okay. So the Purifying Face Wash, again, Inner Clarity Collection. That's why it has that darker blue line. Let me see if I can show you compared to one of our other products so you can see. So you can see it's a little bit darker. This is Face for All. This is our Clarity line. Purifying Face Wash is in the Clarity line. And what I love about this is it does a great job of removing your makeup, cleaning your skin, obviously washing your face without stripping it. Now you've got burdock root in here, you've got jasmine, things that are going to dissolve the excess sebum. And what I love is so there's jasmine, mandarin, burdock root. And what I love about it is that I wash my skin and it doesn't feel stripped. None of our cleansers are going to strip and leave that dry, itchy face. That's so important. You don't want to remove the precious oils that your skin is producing, right? Our body is trying to always get to homeostasis. And so my job is not to strip and upset that balance, right? I want to work with our skin and work with our body. So why do I use this? Now, everybody loves Purify Brightening Cleanser. Why do I personally love this? I don't have acneic skin. I very rarely have, I get a little bit maybe oily on the T-zone. That's it. But I find this does a phenomenal job at removing my makeup. As you can see, I like using eye makeup without stripping. It removes all of it, and my skin just feels so super fresh at the end of the day. Now, I'm going to make the Purifying present to audience. I think I did it. Hold on. I'm really not great at this. Oh, there we get it. Yes. Okay. So as you can see, this one is also, we're doing a deal on the 3 products I'm going to be going on today. So the Purifying Face Wash, like I said, just even if you don't have, issues with clarity, this is still a fantastic product. Like I said, I'm typically a Face for All, more maybe radiant product because I'm a little bit older, but I love this. And I just think it does such a great job of thoroughly cleansing my skin. Now, some of you might say, Indy, I don't really wear makeup. Do I have to worry about it? Oh, friends, we need to talk if you're one of those who goes to bed without washing your face. Just going to say this out here. Even if you don't wear makeup, every night before you go to sleep when you're brushing your teeth, because I'm hoping you're brushing your teeth too, wash your face. Believe it or not, the environment, everything, if I am not wearing any makeup and I just moisturize my face, even if I didn't, and I walk about, I have Wall of Westchester all over my skin. I have dirt. I have pollen. Depending on where you are, it just attracts to the oils that your body naturally produces. That's just normal. But you need to remove it. So how you can do that? That's why washing your face at night is so important to maintaining a clear complexion. Also, don't forget, another sidebar, make sure you're changing your pillowcases on a regular basis. I'm always so surprised when I have these conversations, people are like, oh, I didn't think about that. Or with your phone, wiping down your phone with alcohol especially when you're talking it. Those are all really important steps. This is not a one and done that you're just going to use the products and boom, you're going to have the most perfect skin. No, what you need to do is realize there's balance, and you need to do things, either what you're putting in your body, what you're putting on your body, the environment and whatnot. So I think they're all certainly important. Oh, I love this. Kristen says my favorite face wash. And so this one smells citrusy because you've got the mandarin in it and a little bit of jasmine. It's like a slight citrus scent. I should mention this is also in glass. It is 20% PCR, right? Recyclability and sustainability is core to our brand. I will also tell you every one of our products, every one of them is Leaping Bunny cruelty-free. Not just cruelty-free, but Leaping Bunny, which means not only is the end product never tested on animals, nor are any of the ingredients. And that's something that I had certified back in 2010. It was one of the first certifications that I sought out for the brand. So just wanted to let them. The packaging isn't it gorgeous? I love this. And not only that, like I use these things afterwards. When I'm empty these out, I absolutely use them for other things. I've actually used them at buzz vases because, let's face it, it has my name on it, which is really cool. But I just think that even like with their toner, people like to use it as, a mister for water. So there's so many different things. And again, just remove the cap, the pump, and you can recycle. So like I said, there's only one planet out there. We've got to take care of it. Okay. So that is the Purifying Face Wash. Again, this should probably last you 4 to 6 months for $30. So when people say, oh, it's a little bit expensive, when you break it down, is it? Because how much did your mocha frappuccino cost you? This is your skin, right? You only have one skin, right? The one that you're in. It's important that you take care of it. Let's not forget that I'm just going to put this out here. We're not going over any of the body products. This is only 3 to 4%. Don't forget the rest of your body. This is all part of your holistic, ecosystem. So you need to take care of it. And remember that what you're putting on your body, some ingredients can in fact be absorbed. People go, is that true? Think about it. You can take, estrogen patches, nicotine patches, etc., all transdermal. So you have to be mindful about when, looking at the things that you're putting on your body. Okay, Alexandra, not expensive for such. Oh, thank you, Alexandra. Oh, you guys make me feel so good. Thank you. Okay, any other questions on the Purifying Face Wash? And you guys can ask me on any of the products. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here, but I just didn't know if there was anyone before I go to my heavy hitter, as I like to call it. No? Okay. The next one is our Banish solution. Anybody use these? Anybody have experience with this? I have had this in the line, oh my gosh, I think since 2011. I was one of those people who actually used to have cystic acne, and I was always trying to find things for it. And so I used to use all different types of drying lotions and whatnot that are on the market, and I wanted to find a way to do one clean. So this Banish solution is packed with glycolic. It's got salicylic. You dip, and people always wonder how you use it, right? It's got clay in it, right? So how do you use this? You don't shake it. Now I would say, I have another one here. I would shake this maybe once a week, maybe every other week, and then you let it settle. But the reason why I want to shake it is so that the sediments, right, and all the actives are mixed in rather than everything settling. But then you're going to wait an hour or so and it's going to settle. So you can see here, you've got the fluid up here, and then you've got the sediment down here. Then you take a Q-tip, right? You've got colloidal sulfur. Okay. And you're going to take this, and it's a spot solution. So if you have an imperfection or blemish on your skin, let me get another Q-tip because I don't want to double dip. You don't want to double dip. But what you're doing is, you guys see this? You put the solution on the Q-tip, and then you dab it. All right. So you're not going to paint. This is not a paint by numbers. You're just going to dab it. Now, we call this an overnight solution. Why? Because most people don't really want to go out there looking like this. Now, if you are very confident and you feel that you are totally cool walking around with little pink calamine looking dots, you go at it. I will tell you that my daughter has been known to wear this underneath her mask when she was sitting in school because, yep, wearing a mask all day was difficult. I love the blemish solution. Helps so much with my hormones. See, look at this. To me, what I love about this, now there are other drying lotions on the market. What's different about yours, Indy? Why, thank you. I'm glad you asked. We do not formulate with talc. You can do your research on your own, but talc is one of those ingredients that I like to say, when in doubt, formulate without. There's enough controversy about what it can do. I mean, you can look at the Johnson & Johnson lawsuits, etc. So I said, well, we can use clay. Why wouldn't we use that instead? And use a higher amount of that and have the colloidal sulfur, right? And you have the salicylic. All those things just make this the best product. Now, I love to use this when I have a hunker. That's what I'm going to say. If I have something that looks like it has its own zip code on my face, that is when I grab this and I dab it on it, and I wake up and I am a million times happier to look at my skin in the mirror. It's just, and I'm going to, hold on. Let me just put that. Okay. This little guy is going to last you, again, 3-4 months. for $17. You are going to like love me. It's that good. It's that potent. I feel like everybody should have this in their arsenal for $17. Come on, like why not? And again, I use it at night, you know, before I go to sleep. If I feel something, any of you ever have this where you're like, oh, I'm just taking this off so I'm not sitting here with dots, and people tune in, they're like, what? Why does she have dots all over her face? But any of you guys ever like, hold on, I just want to make sure I feel some more on me. I'm just like a little self-conscious on the camera here. But for me, it's like having all these tools available to you in your home, not breaking the bank, but giving you these resources to have the skin that you love. And knowing that I'm using the best and the purest of ingredients possible. And that's why creating the Banish solution was so important to me, to be able to give you something that is done differently. So that's the Banish solution. What other questions do you guys have? I mean, I can go through them a little bit more, etc., but I want to make sure that I'm answering all the questions that you guys have. I'm also going to see what all these other things are on my screen, make sure I'm not missing anything. I think I got it all. Hold on, I'm going to look. I'm pressing buttons. I probably don't. I think I just gave myself diamonds. Fantastic. Look at that. Giving myself diamonds on here. What other questions do you guys have? Do you have any? I'm here for you. I don't need to like, you know, but I don't want to sit here like I'm talking at you. But for me, these 3 products, hold on, I'm going to put the cap on this, are really, this one, I mean, come on, every Sunday. This is like a non-negotiable. Washing your face every night is non-negotiable. And then having something where you feel something coming up. And this is what I say, when you just kind of feel something that's about to erupt, I love this. Or if it's already existing, you address it. And when you go to sleep at night, you put it on. And for me, it's all about when you wake up, just feeling so much more confident. Can you tell us a little bit about your body products? Absolutely. So we have a collection of body products. And they're all in what we would call our wellness collection, because they're using aromatherapeutic properties, really. So we have body washes and body oils that are all in these 3 different scent patterns. One is de-stress, right? Another one is energize. So you've got like citrus, grapefruit in the energize. In the de-stress, you've got eucalyptus and some citrus, so really uplifting. And then you have sleep, which is lavender, lavandin, and vetiver, really grounding. And those are all the scent properties of each of the 3. And we have the body wash, which is rich in panthenol and quinoa. And then you have these luxurious oils. I'm trying to see if I have one here. I don't think I have one right here. Oh, wait, I do. Hold on. I do, guys. Okay, here we go. This is our sleep body oil, right? It's the dark blue. And what I love, I'll just even show it to you, right? I just sprayed it on my hand. It's like a dry oil and dries down, and you can immediately put, you know, your clothes on right out of the shower. Here's the color for our Energize, which is what I love to use in the shower. It's really uplifting. I use sometimes a sleep body wash at night, but I always use a body oil after. We have a deodorant that we've done with a collaboration with Taos Air. It's a gel to powder deodorant, which I've tried every deodorant, clean deodorant probably on the market, and I couldn't formulate one myself that worked. And Taos Air did a beautiful job, and so we did a collab with them. I have the coconut citrus scrub, which was one of the first products that I created in my kitchen. It is no longer created in my kitchen, but that one is, I don't know, I feel like my bathroom smells like a spa after I use it. Your skin is so super soft, you don't even need to moisturize afterwards. And then we have whipped body butter as well, which is amazing. And the whipped body butter is this decadent, thick. I mean, it's perfect for when you're in a dry climate or in this absolutely freezing weather that we're experiencing up here. So that's a little bit about the body products. I don't think Verishop sells them yet, but I highly recommend you writing to Verishop and saying, bring Indie Lee products in, bring more, we want more. And certainly I want to be able to do more lives with you and do more facial lives. I mean, I'd love to come on here and do an entire facial with Indie Lee products, and we can kind of talk about it. I don't know if you guys are into it, but if you couldn't tell, I absolutely love what I get to do on a daily basis. So, but thank you so much for asking this. Yes, come on all the time. Verishop's gonna be like, why is Indie back again? She's like nonstop on this app. but I truly love sharing my passion for the products that we're creating and for empowering you to understand how to read your ingredient labels, how to make decisions. By the way, I'm an 80-20 gal. I am not 100% clean, natural. That's not me. I would say I'm 80-20. Obviously, with my skincare, I'm 100%. And now with beautiful makeup out there that's clean, it's very easy. But I believe that if you have something that you love and makes you happy, do it. This is not a dress rehearsal. It is the only life we have. So you might as well go out there and live it to the fullest. So just my opinion, but I always want to share that because people always say to me, oh, does that mean everything you have is clean? Everything has to be clean? No. I want to use the products that I love. When I can find something that is clean, that's what I'm going to use. One of the questions I always get is, Indy, how do I go clean with my routine? And I always suggest that you don't do it all at once. It's expensive and it's overwhelming. But more importantly, if there's an ingredient in here and you're trying out 3, 4, 5 new products and there's an ingredient, you won't know which product had that ingredient. You can't narrow it down because you just tried 5 new products. So I always say one at a time. I always say, like, as you start to run low on your mask and you only have like a quarter left, that's when you start to do the research and decide which is the brand that's right for you. And then you make the switch. And before you know, within 6 months, you have a clean routine. And I'm also here to say that you no longer have to sacrifice efficacy for clean, beautiful products. I can't say that it was always that case, but clean chemistry has come so far since I started in this field that there is no sacrifice. And I will tell you without a shadow of a doubt that I think they are just as effective, if not more, than some of the conventional products out there. Now, I'm not saying that doesn't mean you shouldn't use your conventional products or anything like that, but I'm here to say you won't feel like you're sacrificing anything. And I mean, look how beautiful this looks on your vanity. That was a big thing for me. You have to realize 2008, 2009, clean beauty did not look that chic on a shelf. But now we're able to have like things like this where you can have access to beautiful products that look beautiful on your shelf too. Because hey, we want our vanity to look good. I'm okay saying that. Any other questions, guys? Was this helpful? I'm seeing hearts, so I'm guessing it is. I'm hoping it's not just my team. I'm hoping you guys are doing. Thank you guys. Amazing. I'm loving all the avocados. And now for lunch, I want avocado toast. So thank you. Now I know what I'm going to have for lunch. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I so appreciate you tuning in and spending a half an hour with me to learn about these 3 products and learn a little bit about my philosophy to skincare and why this is one of the coolest things that I get to do. And that I really love sharing my passion with all of you. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you'll get to add some things to your cart and let me know what you purchased. You know, you can find me on Verishop. Obviously, I have a profile here. And please feel free to DM me. If you have any questions about any products, you can DM me personally at Indie Lee, INDIELEE on Instagram. That's my personal Instagram. Or the brand page, which is Indie_Lee. I'm here for you. And if you are on TikTok, guys, I'm having a blast over there. I probably am having a little bit too much fun. My TikTok handle is just Indie Lee. So if you're on there, feel free to hit me up. If you have questions, I'm always in DMs. I'm always answering. I want you to consider me a resource for you as you make your journey into clean skincare. Thank you so much. I had a blast with you all, and I'm hoping I get to see you again here soon. Bye, guys.